Hello everyone and welcome to Couch Convos. My name is Dylan and I'm your host. I'm extremely based in Red Pill currently. This is my co-host. He's a left-wing nut. He's Alex. Alex, how are you doing?
I like that you had to lead in with that. Oh, I'm the host. I do everything. Here's my co-host. When did this podcast turn political, Dylan? Oh wait, last episode.
Hey. Which one of us gave me permission to be political?
Look, I gave you permission episode 10, okay? I was like, okay, Dylan, this week we can get a little bit political because it's funny, haha. And then you broke me last episode.
See, there's a reason why I'm chained down, because when you just break me free, I'm just gonna grab you by the throat and beat you down with my politics.
Which is why I've not allowed you this week, kind of. Also, this is a public servant announcement to anyone listening. I'm putting Dylan up for adoption. You can find him at the shelter.
Hey, please come. That people here are scary.
Oh god. Anyway, Dylan, how you doing? It's been another week. How are you doing?
It has been a week and a half. I have been trying to cram in as much bonus school assignments as I can, so I don't need to do anything during December, because I want to have a Christmas vacation, even though I hate Christmas. And I've been very creatively frustrated, and I decided to grab myself from the deck and push forward, and I got something small done. I've been really productive. Alex, how have you been?
Dylan's ripped off his foreskin, pog. I've been good. Not too much happening. I've kind of had like a little bit of a free week because I recently turned in a big assignment. Now I'm just waiting for results and whenever I'm next gonna be there. But yeah, I've been good. I've also I bought a what's called a Domra, which is essentially like it's not really like an old Eastern European folklore instrument. Basically, it was just like some guy found an old instrument like in the 1800s or 1900s. I'm not good with like how those kind of things work.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a balalaika, but instead of having a triangle body, it has an oval body.
Could you say the name again?
Domra, D-O-M-R-A. But I think the people that I ordered it from, they gave me the wrong strings, because I tried tuning it, and immediately the lowest one snapped.
Oh.
So, and I didn't order any new strings with it, so now I'm sat waiting for new strings, and I'm kind of upset.
I mean, you'll probably get some soon enough.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, Dylan, what is the first topic of this week's episode of Couch Convos? You didn't even say the name at the start, you fucking idiot. This is Couch Convos. Hey everyone, welcome to Couch Convos.
Didn't I thought I did say Couch Convos.
I don't think you did. Anyway, we'll listen back. Anyway, what's the first topic of today, Dylan?
I have a grave fear when it comes to existing in this world.
I'm not sure that's a good way to lead into it, but go for it.
So, y'all know oceans, right?
Everyone, please comment down below if you know the ocean.
Yeah. Like this video if you know what the ocean is.
Like this video if you're a flat earther. Dylan's a flat earther, guys.
Anyway, I think we should evaporate oceans from this world, because I don't like them. They're scary. I hate them. I fucking hate whatever's in them. I don't think anything in there deserves to exist. It's against God.
Alright, so a little bit of backstory before Dylan actually goes insane. Recently Dylan sent me a video of, what was it? Was it a blue whale swallowing...
Yeah, a blue whale swallowing a bunch of mackerel or something. And it was filmed by a diver who was in considerable depth themselves. And below them was just emptiness. And there was a big school of, let's say a mackerel for the sake of it. And they were just swinging along. And from the darkness, within a second, appeared this gigantic beast that just swallowed it all as it went up. And that's why I think the ocean should not be a thing. That's not cool. That's fucking scary, and I hate it. And I'm not even that's not even a bit. I fucking hate the like I that's an actual fear. I hate the idea of like swimming somewhere deep and not seeing what's below me. I fucking hate it. It's scary as shit.
Well, Dylan, both of us live close to the water because we both live in Scandinavia.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to like a beach or the ocean?
Yeah. In several places. I've been in the Atlantic. I've been in whatever the fuck is in the Thai land. And
Thai. Is it really that hard to say?
It genuinely is for me.
Also, it's the Indian Ocean. You fucking
Indian Ocean. I've been in the whatever the ocean is in Tenerife. I don't really care about the oceans if you haven't caught on, so I don't know what the names are. But yeah, I've been.
I mean, to be
the
fair,
ocean
it's kind of hard to know all of them.
I've been in the ocean plenty of times. I can handle the beach, and I can handle like even deeper waters as long as I can see the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I can see the bottom and I can see everything that's below me, I'm fine. As soon as the waters get murky, as soon as like it's deep and I can't see, that's when shit goes down, and that's where I'll like start killing people to get out of the water.
So, have you ever been on like a boat?
Yes, I have.
How was that for you?
I loved the boating experience. Like when we were in you know what land, we went on to this fucking small cruise.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, we went on to this small cruise. That was like it was a day cruise on a boat, and it was really pleasant. I love like the ocean breeze. I love being above water, and I like love watching the endlessness of the ocean. But then they were like, "Hey, we're gonna go to this coral reef, and we're gonna let you guys swim a little bit." But the thing was, you couldn't see the fucking coral reef at all.
Oh.
It was fucking murky as shit. It was deep down, and they were like, "Yeah, go swim." And I was a little kid, so nobody would listen to me when I said, like, actually, I'd rather fucking not.
Isn't it like a thing that you're not supposed to go swimming in the coral reef because you don't know what could be down there?
I mean, you're not supposed to go down there. You can swim. Like, we're talking like at least 10 or so meters of distance between the actual corals and there. Yeah, like we were on the surface. But anyway, they yeeted me into the ocean, as you do. And I can swim. I love swimming. I'm a good swimmer, I'd say. But, like, I was hanging around, and then I hear one of the guides say, "Hey guys, if you look a bit to your right, you can see a sea snake." I'm not quite sure if it was a sea snake in particular, but something like big creature. And I had a spasm, and I almost drowned my dad because I grabbed onto him in such force that he couldn't actually move his arms because I was latching onto him for dear life. And I started dragging him underwater with me. And that's why I won't go into the dark ocean anymore.
So guys, Dylan has an Oedipus complex. Pog.
What?
Do you not know the Oedipus complex?
Isn't that the one where he fucks his mom?
Yeah, but the first part is he kills his dad.
Oh. My mom and dad are divorced, so that doesn't make sense either.
Basically, it's just at some point Sigmund Freud read Oedipus Rex, which is just an old Greek tale, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, and he based an entire philosophy around it.
Not a philosophy, but just like a state of mind where he's like, yeah, everyone wants to kill their mom and fuck their dad, by the way.
Sigmund Freud is a scary person. I would not, like... If he was alive today, I'd advise children to stay away from him.
I mean, like, ripping off, like, another great YouTuber who already covered that, Salmonella Academy.
No clue who that is, but shout out.
Shout outs Salmonella.
Salmonella, my favorite.
It's Salmonella, but it's spelled Sam-O-Nella, like a name.
Oh,
it's really cool. He makes great content. But basically, it's just another thing that Sigmund Freud thought that for a woman to evolve into like a functioning, adult woman, she had to want to fuck her mom, realize she doesn't have a phallus, then be envious that her father has a phallus, and then because she thinks that she wants her father's dick, she's like, oh, I must want to bang dad. But because their parents are still fucking, she grows envious of that, and instead, to counter that, like to be rebel-y and shit, I guess, she wants to fuck other guys because they have dicks.
Was Sigmund Freud married?
Yes, he also regularly gave out, apparently, cocaine as Christmas presents.
Okay, but to be fair, around that time, cocaine was like the thing anyway, wasn't it?
Yeah, but he used it, like, for recreational, medical, the whole shebang.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what everyone did back then. But like,
I don't think so.
I thought it was because like Coke had cocaine in it.
No,
Which,
it had coca leaves, not cocaine itself. I remind you,
same
cocaine is
fucking
like a
thing.
highly concentrated. Like, there's gasoline and fucking cement and shit in cocaine.
God, I would love to sniff gasoline. Anyway,
Have you-
Sigmund
ha-
Freud, like,
Hold on, slight side tangent. God, we cannot keep on topic for shit. Anyway, slight side tangent. Have you seen? There's an episode or a thing on YouTube, a video on YouTube of Gordon Ramsay, like looking or being like a witness to the what's it called production of cocaine, like out in the fucking rainforest or some shit.
I haven't seen a video of Gordon Ramsay, but God, I want to see that now, and I hope he gets mad at how they cook it.
No, he's like very respectful, and you
Oh,
don't cook it. It's just like you make it into a water and then you vaporize.
Yeah, but it's
water
still called
vaporizes.
cooking cocaine, and it's Gordon Ramsay. That's
No, that's
a
crack.
mis-
That's crack cocaine, bro.
same fucking thing.
Bro, okay, kids, remember, crack cocaine is just. It's just
Don't mention kids and drugs in the same sentence. Don't do that.
It's
That's-
okay. We mark all our videos as not for kids.
That's no. Hey kids, don't watch this video if you're under 18.
We're gonna
the
get shadow
fuck-
banned for this, but like crack cocaine is just cocaine that's been cooked with baking powder to make it smokable.
That's
Essentially.
That's info I didn't know. So no. Anyway, so before we can move on to like your phobias, can we finally finish on Sigmund Freud?
Yeah, sure. Sorry. Go for
The
it then.
fuck kind of marriage did he have? Imagine being his wife and like, hey Sigmund, my dear husband, how you doing? And he's just like, I want to fuck my mom.
Okay, so he was born in 1856, right?
Yeah.
His wife was Martha Freud. They were married from 1886 to 1939, where that's the year he died.
Man, that's one hell of a way to dodge World War II.
So they've been married for 53 years. Ever since he was 30. And I don't know, there isn't actually a Wikipedia article on her, as far as I can see. Not in the Danish one, anyway.
What? Still, like, I would not be in that relationship for very long. Anyway, that's
He won the Goethe Prize of the city of Frankfurt
that's just plain disturbing.
in 1930. I mean, I wouldn't say he was a good psychologist, or well, he was definitely an
Listen.
active one.
Listen, you can be like good with skills and you can be active, but if you go around saying like, yeah, people want to fuck their moms, I don't think you deserve the kind of recognition you get. Like, I think there's a bit of a line there. But anyway, that is the reason why I fear the ocean. Alex, what's your phobia?
What's my I think my big phobia is heights, which is,
Lamau.
I mean, that's very standard. Okay, shut up, fucking oceans. Don't like deep blue.
I have been waiting for that the entire fucking week, and you cannot imagine how hard the last 5 minutes has been for me, because you just kept devolving from the topic.
Look, I have a lot to talk about, okay?
That's fair. Yeah, like, I really don't have fear of heights myself. In fact, it interests me more than anything, but, like,
Yeah.
I can get why people would have it, because, you know, if you jump, you die. I guess that's
I mean, I guess if you jump into the deep ocean blue as well, you probably die.
I feel like phobias are basically like a survival instinct that's kicking in. So
Well, like, just fear in general is just a survival instinct.
yeah, so it's understandable.
Yeah. You know, okay, one, like, it's not really a phobia, but a thing I have, like, and I think other people have as well. I don't have a fear of the dark or anything like that.
Yeah.
But my brain has a tendency to, like, whenever I'm like, okay, time to sleep, now I would close my eyes and think of nothing and just go to sleep.
Yeah.
My brain's usually like, hey, bud, wouldn't it be fucking, like, wacky and crazy if there was, like, a serial killer in your house? Just wanted to let, like, you to think of that. Anyway, sleep tight, bud.
Yeah, I have the exact same fucking thing, and it's a doozy of a thing, because you're, like, chilling, and then your fucking monkey brain is like, secure surrounding.
It's like, it's you know that it just doesn't exist, but it's like, you know what, that's not very cool. I don't like that idea. I'm just gonna, I don't know, watch YouTube for another 30 minutes.
I don't have that kind of issue, like, I just force myself to sleep, basically. But, like, I get exactly what kind of, like... It's a weird mindset to have, because you can be fully rational and be like, yeah, that's not a thing. But you still have that, like, inane... I wouldn't call it fear, but, like, concern, rather.
Yeah.
Like, you have that concern still sticking out, and you're just kind of staying up just in case? It's a weird thing.
Do you have? I don't have shower curtains, but I used to just, you know, that thing where you just check behind the shower curtain every time you enter the bathroom.
Yeah, I used to have that, but now, like, shower, like, boxes or whatever they're called in English are, like, more, you know, like the glass panel.
Yeah, I have that as well.
Yeah, they're more popular in Finland now, so, like, none of the apartments, not even my home houses where my mom and dad, like, my mom's house and my dad's house, neither one have, like, shower curtains anymore. It's just a glass panel, which is awfully, like... I feel less violated by a glass panel than I do when I'm with a fucking curtain, because they're... I don't know. I don't like my vision being blocked like that when I'm exposed.
I mean, it makes more sense as well, because you're gonna lock the door either way, right?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'd rather see my surroundings in the enclosed environment than not see it. Because, like... That's a doozy if you lock the door and then somebody opens the curtain and... Oh.
I mean, you know, at least with the glass panel, you can just scare off the invaders before they pull the curtain.
Just stand there rock hard. I wouldn't kill anyone who was staring at me rock hard. I'd run away.
Dylan. Please.
That's the fucking joke you were implying. I just decided to air it for the silly ones here that don't understand implications. I'm translating your perversion into English.
Perversion?
Hey, it's not my fault that you just like to present yourself to the room.
Shout out to all the exhibitionists.
Oh, that was the loudest laugh I've had.
It didn't even go through on Discord.
Oh, cool. Like, what the fuck is this fucking podcast, my dude?
I don't know. Okay, maybe, you know, we should move on to the next topic before we go, like, absolutely monkey crazy.
We are beyond that, but yeah. Do you want to take your topic off first, actually? So it's like you, me bouncing around?
Yeah, sure. Alright, so something I've done recently, or something I've, like, started doing, I just start doing it, like, from time to time, like, I have shifting phases in and out of it.
Yeah.
But I really like watching, like, video game movies, you know, those, like, videos on YouTube that last, like, hours?
Yeah.
I usually don't, like, watch all of them, but I just really like watching, like, all the video game cutscenes through. I don't know why.
Yeah. I mean, it's not... I think it's like 2 weeks ago I watched the entirety of Red Dead Redemption, like the cutscenes on YouTube. Yeah. And that's like 5 hours.
I watched like fucking God of War and the Mafia games, and what else? Fucking Detroit Become Human, all that shit. And I don't know. It's just it's nice. It's relaxing. I enjoy doing it.
It's like very ironically, certain like for me, Red Dead Redemption, the cutscenes of the game, I like watching them more than I like watching like, oh, this is gonna get me so much hate. I like it more than I like watching Lord of the Rings, because like I don't know what it is about it, but I like cannot enjoy normal movies at all. But video game cutscene movies, sure, bro, let's go.
I mean, that's fair. Like, I personally, I don't. I've watched one Lord of the Rings movie, I think. I just, yeah, like I get that they're well-made movies and everything, but it just doesn't really normally click for me, and I don't have anyone to watch it with generally, because everyone's already watched it and just yeah. One thing I don't like, one kind of movie I don't like superhero movies.
Oh yeah, they're always so fucking predictable.
Like, I don't know why, it's just they don't interest me at all.
Well, it's just like fucking. It's the same shit all over again. Like,
Yeah.
Tiny man becomes strong. Defeat villain. It's just not fun to watch. I did not like any of the Avengers movies. I did not like any of the Batman movies. They're all boring as shit.
Mm-hmm.
One thing there's... On the flip side, though, like, you know what I actually hate a lot about modern-day single-player games?
What's that?
When there's just way too many cutscenes and, like, way too much dialogue. Case in point, one of my favorite games of all time, Yakuza. God damn, I hate how much fucking cutscenes and dialogue there is in that game. Because, like, I love the beat-up of the, like, I love the fighting mechanics of the games.
Yeah.
I hate the fact that, like, for 2 minutes of content where I'm beating people up, or 30 seconds in a street fight, then there's, like, 5 minutes of dialogue and exposition, and that's just a side quest. You go do the main story, the fucking intro to Yakuza 0 is like 20 fucking minutes before you even get to play. Because it's all a fucking cutscene. I hate that in games. Like, I keep dialogue and fucking cinematics to a minimum so it's effective and it doesn't lose taste or the edge. And focus on the fucking gameplay, please. Admittedly, I need to defend myself here instantly. Yakuza has a lot of gameplay in it as well, because it's way too big of a game that it has any business being, and I love it. But it's just like there's just way too much cutscenes and way too much dialogue.
I think a lot of it is fine, just as long as it's spaced out properly.
Yeah. And it's not overly long. That's another thing with AAA games, like, they really like to make those really show-offy, long 5 to 10 minute cutscenes. That's, like, you're playing a game, not watching a movie.
I don't know. So, like, do you remember, what was it called? A game for the PS3 that was just, like, the world's
Hard
biggest
Rain?
quick time event.
No,
that was Heavy Rain, first of all, but no, the other one.
Rise, Son of Rome?
No, it was like you fight like on different planets in the universe and shit.
No,
that's called Someone's Wrath. What was it called?
Azura's Wrath.
Asura's Wrath. That's the one.
Yeah, I did not like that game, honestly. I like the story. I like the feel of it every now and then, but like, it's more of a thing I'd like to watch on YouTube than to actually play through.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the fact that the voice actor is Illidan is really throwing me off. like,
I hate whenever someone points that out to me, because I'm just like, oh god, now I'm gonna fucking like hear them as that character all the time.
Yeah, it's a fucking wild thing. But the worst thing about Asura's Wrath is that he and Illidan share fucking voice lines. I'm pretty fucking sure.
Wait, what?
So there's a couple of cutscenes. If I remember correctly, I might be talking out of my ass here since it's been a few years now. But I'm fairly fucking certain that Legion cutscenes where Illidan goes like, "My destiny is my own," yada yada yada. I'm pretty fucking certain the same shit, or like close to the same shit in different context, is said in Azura's Wrath. That it's always so fucking mind-boggling because the voice by the same man. The same goes with Crispin Freeman. I love the voice actor, but god damn it, I recognize his voice anywhere, and it instantly makes it fucky because the guy has done like a million different characters in different forms of media.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is funny, though. That's funny.
It is funny. It is really fucking funny to me. But yeah, that's my opinions on single player games.
I mean, like, I don't really play any or single player games nowadays. Mostly because I just pay a lot for them and then play them for a while and then that's that.
Yeah.
Like, there are some really, really good single player games out there and some that I would really like to try, but I just don't feel like I want to dedicate the money and then the time to play them.
Yeah.
Like, I'd love to try out, like, what's that new Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Oh god, that game has stolen almost every one of my friends.
Honestly, like, and you know, whenever fucking what's it called, Cyberpunk comes out, I just imagine
it's not gonna come out. Let's be real. Let's be fucking real. Cyberpunk is not gonna come out.
Bro, I can't wait for 2077 when people will still be waiting for October 20th for its release.
Can I just fucking remind you that, like, the first footage of Cyberpunk 77 was like 7 or 10 years ago on YouTube?
Wait, was it?
Yep. I think it was like 2013 when the first fucking, like, announcement was made.
Wow.
Yep.
I thought it was just because people really liked, you know, Mr. Keanu Reeves, Mr.
Oh no, that's one of the reasons, but like that's just modern hype. The game itself has been like in the works longer than The Witcher 3 was, I think.
Wow. Hope it's gonna be a good game then. Jesus.
Yeah, honestly, at this point, I doubt it. Like, the CD Projekt Red is known for high quality, I have to admit, especially at like the past few years with The Witcher 3 and 2. But like, they really wore out their welcome with the amount of delays. Like, and I think one of the reasons is because like they have they always go balls in with the delay announcement. First time it was delayed, like, was it earlier this year or last year? When they announced they announced that the reason for delaying is because they want it to be the best game there ever was. And that actually flew with people. They were like, "All right, let's see what you got."
Wait, no, that's a bad reason to do it.
No, I think that was a good reason because it got them good PR. They literally said that they're not going to launch this game because they're not like happy with the results yet, and they want it to be the best ever. That's a ballsy move that worked off for them because nobody was minded the first delay in the slightest. They were miffled, but they were willing to wait. Then the second delay came. Then they announced their publishing date, and they delayed it again. And then they removed the publishing date off completely. And that's just like, wait, they keep going balls in, and they keep having to take back their words. It's really fucking them over, and at this point I don't think many people will give a shit about Cyberpunk 77 to begin with. Quick, excuse me, I need to cough up. I have a lot of phlegm in my throat.
So while Dylan does that, I've just researched, quote unquote, aka I'm looking at the Wikipedia article right now. Apparently it was announced in May of 2012. It entered pre-production when they finished The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Blood and Wine, which was in 2016.
Mamma mia.
But the first teaser trailer was released in January 2013.
Wait. They released a release trailer.
No, they released a teaser trailer.
Teaser, sorry. They released a teaser 3 years before the goddamn thing went into production.
It also I mean, okay, this is like really weird, but it's won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 awards.
Okay, let's be real. Game Awards, Media Awards, they don't mean anything anymore. You can buy them.
Yeah, shut up. I'm just gonna read them. So it's in 2018. It won Special Commendation for Graphics and Special Commendation for Innovation.
The game isn't even out yet. Nobody has played it.
Here's one I can understand. Most Wanted Game. It won that.
Okay, yeah, that one is fair. I'll concede.
And it was also nominated for Most Anticipated Game at Gamers' Choice Awards.
Also concede to that. Those are fair.
In 2019, again, it won Most Anticipated Game at the same It was at the Golden Joystick. It won it 2 years in a row.
Joystick.
Shut the fuck up. And then Game Critics Awards rewarded it for Special Commendation for Graphics.
Once again, the game isn't out yet.
2 years in a row. And then in 2020, the 18th Visual Effects Society Awards, it won Outstanding Animated Characters in a Commercial.
Okay, that is fair, but oddly fucking specific.
It's very specific.
What is the next fucking trophy they're gonna win? Like, most famous person to cameo in a fucking video game commercial into it.
They're gonna win most Reddit discussed game.
I would burn that trophy if I ever would get that. That is a fucking shame on the fucking game if you ever get something like that. Most retweeted product, I'd instantly destroy it. Oh my god. But it's I don't believe Game Awards. Don't buy AAA games. Don't buy early access. Research into the company, the developers, and the game before you purchase. Now, on that topic, when did you pre-buy Shadowlands? Because I did that last year when the Death Knight thing came out.
It's almost like this is becoming a political...
Okay. I pre-purchased Shadowlands as soon as you could pre-purchase it.
They announced the Death Knight.
And I pre-purchased it when I pre-purchased the largest package you could get.
Okay, that's more than me. We are.
But you know what? I have no regrets.
I have plenty of regrets, if you're entirely honest. Just fucking today, I found out that I completely forgot to unsubscribe from WoW, which means my 3-month subscription renewed itself, and I got so pissy. Because I hate.
I mean, that's just you being a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I know, but it's a topic. Trust me. I hate those automatic purchases because they always take control away from you with your money, and I don't agree with it at all. And that's why I try to be really fucking tedious with checking up what I'm subscribed to, and always unsubscribe after buying a month or 3 months or a year. But occasionally a fuck up like that happens, and I'll forget to do it, and I'll have to pay the price for remembering.
Yeah, it's just a thing.
Yeah. It's a be smart with your money, folks. I sure as hell have not been.
Remember, kids, be financially smart. It's
Don't
good.
buy drugs. They're expensive.
Dylan, you can't be the advocate of that.
I cannot.
Shout out to Dylan's parents, by the way.
Ooh.
All right. Anyway, Dylan, you wanna do your topic now?
I'm a creative person.
Uh-huh.
I have a lot of ideas in my head.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is, I don't have a single ounce of skill with my capabilities, which results me into having these frustrated moments of anger where I'm just like wondering to myself, oog, if only I could fucking draw. And not have to spend the next 10 years of my life to maybe be able to do something specifically.
Well, Dylan, you also recently made a animation video. How did that go for you?
Well, it took me 18 hours in total. And for the record, the video in question is going to be private and nobody can search it up. But it's just a 20-second meme, basically. And I did it with Adobe After Effects because I kind of had to learn it. And it was fun in Adobe. But the thing is, I had to use this program called World of Warcraft Model Viewer. And for those of you who do not know, that program is just a third-party software that allows you to view models that are in World of Warcraft. Hence the name, WoW Model Viewer.
Whoa, that's crazy, bro.
There's like 3 developers, and they're trying to match the speed of Blizzard Entertainment in terms of updating their software. And this has resulted into the unfortunate situation where they cannot roll out a stable fucking patch ever. And namely, in the most recent patch, you are unable to save characters. If you load up a character that's been saved before, it corrupts the game. And if you try to import a character from the armory, it does not add the armor to the character. And it randomizes the entire fucking character appearance. So out of that 18 hours, I spent closer to 6.5 hours in WoW Model Viewer trying to get 5 characters to look decent so I could record them for 20 seconds each. And I say this with the utmost respect because the dev team of WoW Model Viewer are, I think, horribly outmatched by Blizzard, and they deserve all the power they can get. Go subscribe to their Patreon, by the way. They need support. But I fucking hate that software with all my fucking life force.
I think like they should try, at least in like contact Blizzard, and try to, I don't know if they have, but like try and contact Blizzard and work out something with them. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of amazed that it hasn't happened yet, because like the fact that Blizzard hasn't struck them down implies that, like, because Blizzard has to be aware of their existence. It's way too big of a program.
I mean, like, what they would have no reason to, though, because it's a good tool for fucking machine.
That's why I'm like,
shit.
They have no reason to like destroy it. They have to be fully aware of its existence. How have they not just decided to incorporate it into the fucking like Blizzard Entertainment company? Because then at least it'd be a paid software, and it would be like a fucking pre-purchase these models or never get them. Let's not do that. Let's not give Activision Blizzard any fucking props here. Wow, the Model Viewer dev team, hopefully you guys are doing good. Much respect to anyone who tries to balance with that program. God knows I'm not gonna have any patience. But yeah, that's
Going back off of that side tangent.
Yeah.
Just back to like the topic of like creative frustrations.
Yeah,
I'll say, as a musician, God, I sound like a Redditor. As a musician, just like sitting down and like trying to write or even play something, and like recording it and just like doing that entire creative process. I've done it really like a lot of times, and most of it I just I'm just like I'm not gonna release it, or I don't want to continue this.
Yeah.
But I think ultimately I'm fine with it because it just helps me grow, but it's also annoying that I don't really have anything to publicly show for it.
Is it that, like, I've told you about all these ideas and projects I've had over the past, how long have we known each other now? Year? 2? Like
2.5 probably.
Yeah, closer to that. But yeah, I've told you a lot of these ideas that I have, and I still want to do them, but like I also am a perfectionist. And no, I'm not saying that smugly. I mean that it's a fucking like actual fucking like setback for me, because if I don't get something done the exact way I imagine it in my head, which I wish to remind everyone is a literal impossibility, unless I get really fucking rich really fucking quick, I will hate that product and not want to release it. And that animation that I did just the other day, 20 seconds of it, and I like already hate it with all my life force, because I can see every single mistake. I can see every spot where I could not like do it better because I just didn't know how or did not have the practice.
This is like just for the people. This is like a genuine problem, because sometimes like Dylan will show me something, or Dylan will like vent to me about something, and I'll say, "Why don't you just do this?" And he'll spiral like for another like 5 days, but without doing the thing that I told him to, because it won't be perfect.
It must be perfect. Every fucking frame is a picture. I am trying to, especially as of the last week, I have been trying to like force myself to do things more, even when I don't like them. Because, you know, the only way to get better is to do them more and more. So
Yeah.
I am trying to actively better myself in that regard. But
Speaking of oh mate, that did I just say mate? That wasn't even intentional.
yeah, the first time I've ever heard that from you, actually.
What's good, mates? Welcome back to Couch Convos, yeah?
And there goes the Australian viewers.
That wasn't even Australian.
Well, now they're gone since I
Well,
mistook them.
goodbye, Australian viewers. Hey, everyone else, please stay. I don't. Have you ever gotten any Australian viewers?
I haven't checked the analytics since like episode something. I think 7.
That's helpful, Dylan. That's episode something.
I think it was episode 7 or 8 when I last checked the analytics.
Yeah, okay. Anyway,
But-
that might be a topic in of itself with just working out. Because we're, like, not really on opposite ends of the spectrum, but we have something to say about that, I guess.
Analytics or working out? You kind of cut out for me on this.
Working out.
Okay, cool.
You want to tune in next? Tell the people to tune in next week for that.
Oh my god, look at the time.
We still have I was gonna say we still have one more topic, and we're like
let's. Hey guys, tune in next week for working out. Gonna get those gains.
hell yeah. All right,
I'm gonna teach you how to inject steroids properly.
Shout out to the police in Dylan's area. His address is
雪花飘飘，北风萧萧。
all right. So last topic of the day is hey Dylan, what's the last topic of the day? I want you to intro this.
Socialism is based.
Socialism is kind of based in red pilled, guys.
Thank you for tuning in.
I mean, not much else to say, is there?
No, not really.
Socialism just kind of based, and that's just a fact of life.
God, imagine being socialist. Kind of cringe, don't you think?
Hey, shout out to the right-leaning people in America who think that socialism is bad and also a form of communism. You're not only wrong, you're also incredibly fucking stupid and dumb.
Yeehaw, boys. Keep on riding to the sunset. Someday you'll find your perfect right-wing nutjob country, I guess.
I thought you were gonna say like they're gonna find their trad wife.
I was going to say something along those lines, but I figured that might get us into actual trouble because I was going to use a lot of slurs right there.
Shout out to all the people who aren't like us. We don't
God,
blame
we
you.
envy you. We fucking envy you.
Oh my god. No, I can't talk about it much now, but I find it really funny because recently there's just, since Trump lost the election for the 6th time today, not even this week, just today, of course. There's just been a lot of accidentally left wing or conservatives getting owned, and it's exactly in the same way as libtards getting owned, and I'll laugh at it mostly the same, because it's just so funny to me when they try to make fun of people who are left leaning, and they just end up saying all the things that we totally want.
It's just so fucking...
oh, healthcare should be free? Then why shouldn't education and this and this? And we're like, yes. Yes, it should.
That is exactly what we want.
The funniest thing I've seen is oh, so you want education to be free, but you also want teachers to be paid more. Have you ever actually partook in your fucking political class? Your what's it called?
Social studies, was it?
So yeah, social studies, exactly. Have you ever participated in that? Do you know what you're supposed to do your own fucking taxes? Do you know how taxes work?
Can I just say before we end this, I love the fact that I managed to rub off on you, because that is the first time you have an actual fucking breakdown about politics, despite going into the topic weekly.
Okay.
The one time I got to break him and he's completely transformed.
That's actually as soon as you get me on a topic that I kind of care about, and I stop joking around for a second, I will furiously rain down hellfire.
Privatize healthcare! Privatize healthcare!
Shut the fuck up, Dylan! You will know my wrath and then be sent to the hospital, and you won't have to pay anything because it will be compensated for by society. Because you're a human being and you deserve that.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name has been Dylan. This has been Alex. Alex, what do you have for me for these final words?
Remember, healthcare and food and clothes and a decent place to live are human rights.
Singing, oh Lord, this earth was made for us. Singing, oh Lord, this sinful life just ain't enough. So we'll take a stand, 'cause we must protect our land. Keep your rifle by your side.
They're not